And we're live.
That's right. And y'all know what to do. It's May the 17th, 2026.
May?
Oh, June?
We went back in time. There you go.
Bro, I'll be so off.
It was that tornado, man.
Man, I watched one of the videos. I say, and it's January the 1st. I say it's January. You hear me?
It's a new day.
Hey, I know it's 2026. I got that part right.
Indeed, you did.
But anyway, it's time for the Mikey Justice, and we're going to say hour today because we're going to try to stick to the script and not be on ninja time. So y'all know what it been. Carmelo still in the news. These Spurs can't get it right. And we're going to talk about a few other things. But it's the Mikey Justice hour. And it starts now.
Another high school shooting yesterday, this one in Florida.
I'm in 6th grade, and it can be scary
There's been about
sometimes.
380 school shootings.
I appreciate you talking to our community about this.
Now's the time. Get ready for
The People's Podcast.
the Mikey Justice Show. Y'all ready? I'm ready.
You don't want to miss it.
There was a man that went by Mike. You like night shows. And so many people wouldn't be bad. They have to be good. And what they used to avoid because they've been misled.
Today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents.
I had a 6th grader come. This is what she said.
And I really agree with your point of view.
The Mikey Justice Show starts now.
No.
Yeah, buddy. We are rolling. It's Wednesday night, and it's a lot of y'all favorite time. Time to hang out with me and my mans for like about an hour. Sometimes like hour and 10 minutes. But you know, it is what it is. What it do, man?
Oh, man, ain't nothing going on.
Man, y'all know what it do. Joining me on the ones and twos. My main man, Phil. Yes, sir.
What up, everybody?
You been staying cool out there, my brother?
Yes, trying desperately.
Yes. Hella hot, humid.
Yeah,
Still ain't quite summertime.
human
man. So,
out there.
You know, we have a storm here and there because it ain't that time yet. You know,
Mhm.
90, 100 in early June. That ain't what it do.
Nah,
But
especially
yeah,
when we
man.
still got August to go. Woo.
boy. Y'all better start saving some money. You finna get them $400 electric bills.
Right.
You gonna be around there, Father Bob or whatever the hell his name is. You know, I don't know because I actually paid my bills. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to the casino and play my bills.
Oh,
I don't turn on Shirley Caesar and pray my bills either.
okay.
I pay them.
All right.
You know, and that's the best way to do it. But yeah, I just mentioned that weather, man, because the most important thing is one thing that I see a lot of my people don't do: drink water.
Yeah,
Bro, I done heard people like literally be like, "I hate water. I ain't never drinking no water." You hear me?
never could be me, bro.
I went to White Castle last night, and guy he had pulled up in the drive. Well, he parked his 18-wheeler on the lot, and he walked up to the window and all that, you know. So he was getting into it with all the people, you know, because they looking like, who is this bum walking up? But it took forever to get him his order. But what I was tripping off of is when he got his order, the lady asked him would he like a cup of ice or water or something,
Mhm.
you know, complimentary. It's hella hot, everybody sweating. He
Yeah.
said, nah, he said he felt like he was kind of disrespected. He said he don't drink no water or American drink. And I had my lady laughing. I was like, well, somebody need to tell him that them White Castle that he finna get are cooked in onions that sit in American juice, an American water. You heard me?
Right.
I said, hopefully the person that fixed it washed their hands before they made them in some American water. But maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I was like, and you a truck driver, so you might have a long road to travel. Hope you don't pass the hell out because you don't want to drink no American. I only drink Jamaican water, Fiji water. I'm like, what the hell you drinking then? You got to have something in there.
Right.
I done went to White Castles. They cook burgers in onion juice and water.
Yeah.
The person behind her, hopefully, like I said, wash their hands, let alone their behind in some American water. Oh, look at you, Johnny, man. I ain't gonna let you work today, man. You done came nasty, man. Yeah, man, I ain't get to wash up before I came. I was out of I ain't had nothing but American water left, man. Like, damn, it stink back here. But hey, man, different strokes for different folks. I was blown away. My man say, "How you gonna be in America and say that you
don't drink American water?
I don't drink American water. I don't eat American cheese. I don't do any of this." Yeah. Let old Felicia come in there with that badunkadon shaking everywhere. I bet you get some of that American. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But
American
anyway,
Vegas.
man, we got a lot of stuff we're gonna try to get to, man. The biggest thing for tonight, man, is just to look at the double standard. You know, of course, the Carmelo Anthony situation is what's basically headlining is the topic of discussion right now,
Right.
and for all different reasons. I seen a video with my man, I think his name Keith Boykins, but he basically was saying the same thing that we were saying, like all of the reasons why things should have been different, and take the race out of it, because soon as you say that it wasn't a fair trial, it was unjustified, then it's all it is, why
it's just because he's black. All that crying and whining.
I also seen somebody posted online talking about some when black people are convicted for doing crimes, then we want to get out and protest and rally and burn up buildings and all that. They was like, see, and a white kid died and all this. We don't protest. We don't do this and that. You see the difference?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about it. It's a lot of reasons for that. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? A white kid died. We are wrongly accused a lot of times. The punishment don't fit the crime, especially when you weigh it up against other crimes.
Right.
And we're going to show that in a minute. Of course, you didn't go out and protest, because a lot of y'all, being honest, you got the results you were looking for. The results isn't to honor the person who got killed as much as it is to throw a black person up under the jail. They'll never admit that. You ain't gonna you know when you do things like throw rallies and protests and all this kind of stuff, is because you're looking for a different result. You're trying to get something put on a ballot. You're trying to get people to be aware of something. You're trying to make the crowd move a certain way.
Right.
But when you get the results that you're looking for, why would you do anything different?
Yeah. Yeah.
To go out and if old boy didn't get convicted and get charged with 35 years or sentenced to 35 years, then yeah, they probably would go out and start burning up buildings and all that.
Right.
But you had no reason to, because a lot of times when you have these cases and situations, it goes the way that y'all wanted to go anyway.
Yeah.
And the reason why I even say y'all, because I hate doing that, because me, we all human beings, and that's what our common bond is. You heard me?
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. If we could always be you people, then today y'all gonna be you people, y'all people, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until we start understanding that all people are people. Everybody want to get mad when you say Black Lives Matter and this and that, instead of looking at the point. If you stop promoting supremacy, whether it be white, black, or whatever, and start treating everybody the same, like we all matter, we all have a voice, you know what I'm saying? Then you won't hear all the people always talking about Black Lives Matter and this and that.
Yeah, and all of the other. Yep.
And my question is, are people so upset that they put the black in there, or once again you feel like they left out the white? Because you people wish that you could pull the race card out and use it.
I've heard that before, my brother.
Yeah, and all of that other stuff. So I'm trying to see, is it really what they saying it is, or all of this stuff is still some of that, because people lie all day, man. We live in very racist times. And I've noticed that a lot of the posts and all of that stuff, because we showed it last week when we looked it up, like, why do they use these tactics or whatever? Because they work. They continue to beat people down. They continue to feed stuff into people's heads. So, to try to act like it ain't no racism involved in some of this stuff, that's a lie.
Yeah.
And I'm done with all of that, because if you don't address problems head on, man, and try to see it for what it's worth and start getting the truth out of some of these situations, then there's no possible way that we'll ever have resolved. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're not addressing the actual issue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
if you run out of gas and then put a new tire on your car. Yeah, your car gonna look nice. You're gonna have some tires on there, but you still out of gas.
Right.
You're not addressing the issue. So they always take what they want to take, put a band-aid on stuff, and the real meat behind everything that gets overlooked every time. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like in this case, I use the Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin situation as an example, and we're gonna see it in some of these other videos. Dudes say, "No, it didn't matter what they did to Tamir Rice because he had a gun on him, fake toy gun or whatever."
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Who else did they mention?
Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, and then once her boyfriend, because if they do it, we protecting our property and everything else. He lets off a shot. They justified and try to say, oh well, we fear for our life. We just service people. We just doing our job. We didn't know what it was. You hear me? But I don't know if I showed it like a couple of weeks ago when I showed the little 19-year-old boy that went back to the people's house trying to return the wallet.
Oh yeah,
to them.
Yeah,
and the husband come up from
shot
behind
through the door. No, not through the door, from behind.
Yeah, he come up behind him. He was in the door showing the wife that he had to. He like trying to do the right thing. I ain't gonna keep it like some people. He didn't take no money out of it. When he holding the money up, he trying to show them that he didn't take anything.
Yeah,
I'm bringing it back. While he's sitting up there he putting it in front of the camera. He trying to do everything he could to show them, hey, it's good people out here. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no static. You hear me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even going to say what a stupid person would try to say as far as what happened in that situation. And I'm not going to say it because it does not matter.
Right.
The point is that, you know what I'm saying? In these times with all of this racism, prejudice, overzealous people, bad gun laws, it put all type of people in bad situations.
Right.
And at the end of the day, why you think people go the other way sometimes? Because doing the right thing or doing what you thought. You hear me? This guy was trying to, I think, back, and I'm speaking on Carmelo Anthony again, trying to back this guy up off of him. Like I said, I ain't gonna say he 400 pounds bigger than the dude, but come on, like I said, a football player,
versus a track guy
is way more physically imposing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think in his mind, he was standing his ground, like, hey man, don't walk up on me. You don't want this smoke. But that's another thing that, like, I watched Ricky Smiley, and the guy was making a good point. Like, in today's time, you're gonna lose your freedom. So when it come down to people that look like us, you think laws are fair, but that stuff does not apply to all of it. And he was like, at the end of the day, man, your freedom might be worth more than your ego.
Right.
And that's being honest. And when I thought about that, I thought about the situations here, like when the guy shot up the Chuck E. Cheese, when the young lady shot the girl at the Steak and Shake over the onion rings. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because I'm from St. Louis and I know St. Louis mentality. We tough as that thing. You hear me? So I think it turned into one of them, oh, you ain't gonna punk me. I ain't the one. You got me messed up. You hear me? And that's a lot what these youngsters out here be on when they have their little pistol. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's to prove the point. Ninja, I ain't scared of you. You ain't gonna do this and that. I'm about that life. I do this, I ain't no studio gangster. I don't just be talking it on rap records.
Right.
I'm that dude for real. You hear me? Yeah, but it's not only your world. Laws and all that are made and put into place for a reason. You cannot go around just doing whatever you want to do and then worrying about the consequences later. If you don't want to drown, you might want to test that water and stick your toe in there before you jump all the way head first in there, because it's not going to come out your way. Not for us. I done seen it several times, man. But anyway, I almost forgot about our people, man. We got to say what's up to them Classical Junior Academy Cougars.
Oh, okay.
Them Sumner High School Bulldogs and them people over at Marjorie. Oh, my bad. Them Eagles over at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School.
Past and present?
Past and present.
All right.
We've been trying to get the 3 out of 5s and all the little participation going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of that stuff is for what it is, to have fun and to make sure that we keeping people engaged and have audience participation.
Right.
So it's not necessarily like on the tip of 3 out of 5. What we do last time? Oh, and we've been doing the mini concerts and all that. But it's kind of on that tip. I kind of put both of them together. We say your man's Luther Vandross has more songs with the word love in the title than anything. I don't know if the man was going through something. Was he trying to fall in love, tell somebody he in love, or what he was doing? But that man got a whole bunch of songs with love in the title.
Yeah.
So we ain't doing 3 out of 5 this time. You got to give me at least 5 of them because this dude got like 100. So you better be able to pull out 5 of them.
So
But
what's that? 6 out of 11?
yeah, you got to come with at least 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying more than 5. More than 5 can be 6. It could be 12.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you this, it's gonna benefit the person who answer it by the more answers you come up with.
All right.
But the phrase that pays, if you got at least 5 of them, well, more than 5,
yeah,
then you're good.
Right on.
Then you're good. I was gonna be nice and give you one, but that's okay. That's okay. And don't be sitting there trying to Google it either, because we know the difference.
Right.
Yeah. So, and just in case, I might, if I think that you done Googled it or try to pull some slick, then I got a question I got one in the chamber. I got one for you. I'll switch it up.
It's gonna cross you up.
Don't read Before the Mayflower, because that ain't what if you know, you know. Yeah, man. Before we get off into these videos that we gonna show, man, I have to mention the freaking Spurs meltdown.
Dang.
So garbage, man. Up 30 points. You know, I'm a fan, man. So I was looking for it to be tied 2-2. That I was like, that means it's going at least 6. You heard me?
Right.
Next game might be the last one. I love these times, man. From when March Madness started all the way to the playoffs, because it'd be just top-notch, top-tier basketball. But the the downfall is that, man, you know, the season finna be over.
Yeah,
bro. I watch game shows and sports, all them soap operas and all that extra. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't hating or nothing, but miss me with the Lifetime and the Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah,
you seen one, you seen them all. So I'm a person that like live, in the moment, action, real TV.
For real, yeah.
You
not reality TV.
No,
real things going on in real life.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the bad part, man. We know this next game could be the last one. It could have been at least 2 games.
Yeah.
If De'Aaron Fox, that's my guy. I ain't gonna go there. That's my guy, man. But I was at that time, I'm like a professional on that level, man. It was spur of the moment. I like that Cam Johnson and other people made videos trying to defend my man, but it was a very bonehead, stupid play. But in the heat of the moment, who knows, man? But you got to understand the situation you in. Y'all winning.
Yeah.
They're the ones fighting the clock. You make them chase you. You let that time run out. You do whatever. You hear me? But I understand what he was thinking, because when he tapped the ball and went that way, man, he was steps ahead of them guys.
Yeah.
I was surprised that he got his hands on it like that. You hear me? But they was like, man, he was hoping to get fouled. When you go back and watch the video, he got fouled.
Yeah,
but they weren't gonna call it.
Bail him out.
No, they weren't gonna bail him out because it was a stupid play.
And that's why I thought, like early on, I thought it was gonna be a fight, because the way that they was so physical with each other. I thought that if it was a close game throughout, it was gonna turn into a fight. They was gonna bang.
Oh yeah, and I was glad that they didn't.
Yeah,
because you know, I know what kind of team that San Antonio got. Man, Wemby has a strong personality.
Yeah,
he's very vocal. Dude say a lot for somebody who English ain't all, you know.
Right, ain't his first language. Yeah.
No, but he definitely knows where his head is at.
Yeah.
I look at it in the reverse. I said the way he look at English, probably how Kobe was when he was speaking Italian. You know what I'm saying? He probably weren't all the way down on it, but people that intelligent, man, that got that level of discipline and focus, they know where they're at and what they're trying to say and what their purpose is. You hear me?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I didn't want to see them get into it, because to me, I would see Wemby being one of the first people to come up and try to defend that organization and his team, which would definitely work in the Knicks' favor, because you know, you lose. And don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? Landry Shamet is a hell of a player,
right? Yeah,
but he ain't Victor Wembanyama. You know, what y'all lose?
Yeah,
Josh Hart is a hell of a player.
Yeah,
Mikal Bridges, but they're not Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The Knicks still gonna have Jalen Brunson out there, Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when one of them lose, Castle, Harper, Wembanyama, is definitely going to hurt that team.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if they would have got in the fight, maybe De'Aaron Fox would have got kicked out the game and he wouldn't have been there. He wouldn't have been there in the fourth quarter to do nothing stupid. If it wasn't De'Aaron Fox, then I don't want to see no. But dude was showing like his highlight film, like his package. They were like, man, like 1 or 2 years ago, this dude was like and then the crazy part about it, you know, he won NBA clutch player of the year. They like all them turnovers and bad mistakes. They like, what happened to this dude that was in Orlando? I was like, maybe, well, you know how when they cut your hair, they say you lose something. When he had that. Hey, he was dunking everything. You hear me?
Yeah,
you had bunnies. I done seen him catch it off the rim, putbacks and all.
Man, De'Aaron Fox, the truth, bro. I don't know what was going on, but I ride with him.
Yeah, and then you know we was talking about just the way he came back from some of them injuries. I think he can play, but you know how we was like he like Penny Hardaway in Phoenix.
Yeah,
I'm still cold, but you could tell he missing a little something.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah, he ain't got everything.
No, he ain't got it all. I mean that's De'Aaron Fox in the flesh.
Yeah,
but no, that ain't that same.
That ain't
dude.
Kentucky.
That
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, that ain't Sacramento. Pull back on you, snap. I don't care. You hear me?
Right. But that Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox, that ain't that guy.
Yeah, that tandem used to be nasty. You hear me? Yeah, I know that he don't seem as hungry no more.
Yeah,
but we'll see, man. But yeah, up 30 points, man. I like y'all got to learn how to win games. That's why teams like New York, man, with people like Brunson and all them, they always gonna know how to shut out games like that. You hear me?
Right.
You gotta. That's the one thing I seen. Like I said, even with OKC, with them winning the year before, it gave them that little bit of edge over San Antonio as far as experience. You hear me?
Right.
I said they have not learned how to close out games, and then that coach, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see, did he really know how to coach, or he just there because he just has a good collection of talent?
Right, the motivational guy.
Because before we was all saying that he was tripping by not having Dylan Harper out there.
Yeah.
He's tripping about letting Wembanyama take so many shots so far away from the basket. You hear me?
Man, if I'm not mistaken, Dylan Harper wasn't out there again at clutch time. I thought he should have been out there in the fourth quarter.
De'Aaron Fox played the whole game, but Harper was out there a lot. And then once they got up and they started getting to crunch time, I was like, now you want to put a rookie in that type of situation. You should have been getting him ready for those type of moments. You hear me?
Right.
And you got to get out of that. You don't deserve to be there because you're young. That's like we say about when the veterans get a little bit older, they start trying to push them guys out of there. You hear me? People like Allen Iverson and all them other cats, man, they still felt like they could play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see Burn Davis and them in the Drew League playing their pickup games 5-6 years after they done retired, man. These guys still had games. Man.
Yeah.
They still could play, but politics forced them out.
Yeah, they don't want to pay them that much.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I don't know what that coach doing, man, but coming behind a great like Popovich, you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that, man. They had it so many times, man. In that type of game, in that type of stage, when you know that you in New York and you got a chance to tie this series up and take it back to San Antonio, best 2 out of 3, and on your home floor, come on, man. You can't blow no 30-point lead in the finals.
Nah,
I'm sorry. That ain't that ain't championship pedigree, man. You ain't in it to win it. You cough your cookies up.
Yeah.
You gave up the ghost. You hear me? I'm with my boy Reggie Miller and Halliburton. Y'all choke, man.
Damn.
But anyway, time to get off into your man.
Right.
Donald O.J. Trump. I was going to call him Simpson. Donald J. Trump. No, Donald O.J. Trump. Donald Orange Jesus. Orange Jesus. Orange Julius Trump. Look at my little.
Look at him.
I say, my man, I always tell him he got tremendous African American support. I say, the day when all the sky gonna fall and everything, when he come out and say, and African and African Americans have tremendous Trump support.
Right.
What they call him? They just call him plain old white, huh?
Right.
They don't switch it up too much with them. We have different days. We colored.
Right.
We African American. We black.
Yeah. You people.
That's what we need to do, man. We're gonna do one next week. We're gonna do this show sign. We're gonna make signs for ourselves, man.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna see if people stop getting their feelings if we take the black out of there. We're gonna put a a video with me out in the public holding up a sign. Colored lives matter. African American. Hey, I just thought y'all were tripping off everybody just saying black. You get tired of
Right. Colored's everybody.
right. Colored lives matter. Black and white.
Yeah.
Last I checked, black was a color, white was a color. So they killed me with that. You're colored. That we all colored.
Right.
It's a
So are
very
you, buddy.
sometimes it's a color that don't show up too good or don't register, but it's a color.
Right.
Like I told people, I passed kindergarten. And when I opened that 64 box of Crayola crayons, it was definitely white in there.
White.
But I have tremendous crayons, and nobody can look at this. Could Joe Biden stay in the line like that? Look at that. Yeah, man. But I brought my man's 45/47 up because we was gonna ask that question last week, man. Mr. Make America Great again.
On
The
second go round.
He done used that 500 times. So we was like, it's report card day. How good is he doing in his effort? Because, like I said, this almost 2 years into this term.
Yeah.
And I know he was. I didn't say he did 4 years before. He was in the white.
In the white.
Or I guess it was brown house then. Black and white mix make like brown or something, or gray or something like that. What is
it? Was it gray? Yeah.
The
gray house.
We couldn't call it back the White House then, his first term, because it still had too much black in it. So,
still smell like bergamot grease
and
fried chicken.
Newport in the green patch. still already scratched off, dollar scratch off on the floor and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Empty White Castle box, empty apple pie box. If you know, you know. So how great has my man been making America? And we put a few things up there, like we of course him getting into it with Christian Welker for trying to hold him accountable when he said there would be no more wars, which we know because we are in one as we speak. Yeah. So that was a lie. Okay. What was some of the other stuff he promised?
He said that the prices was gonna be lower.
On what?
on groceries.
Oh, groceries. Yeah, one of those magnificent words that he invented.
And who uses the word groceries? Groceries, and that's I went on it.
I'm thinking about changing it, and stop calling it food stamps, grocery stamps.
Right. Giving out your
grocery voucher
for groceries.
Holy foley, grocery voucher. That's just another cute way of saying food stamps. Your baby mama get food stamps. You know it.
Right.
So lower prices, you say groceries high as ever, so that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Gas high as ever, so that's a lie.
Yep, not more affordable.
No, people still complaining about how they rent and all that other stuff.
Affordability is just a Democrat scam.
Right.
It doesn't even matter.
Too high. Still got a monopoly on all the utilities and all that around here. Overcharging people, price gouging and all that. So no, it's not better. But I did hear something about that his administration or the economy or something supposed to produce so many thousands of jobs in the last year, or however much they break it down. But that's the one thing that I did hear that was on the positive, that so many thousands of people have found jobs in the last whatever they say.
Yeah, what's baked into that number is the amount of people that got second jobs. So
right.
Yeah.
But it probably, what we say, if you take 2 steps backward and 1 step forward, you still gonna be in the same spot.
Yeah.
So it's probably a whole bunch of people that did get jobs. But what about all the people that got fired when he first got in there? Because I posted something online, was like, how did y'all feel about that? Yeah. All the people that voted for him and all this and that, that lost all those positions. Those same people that we saw crying.
All those government positions.
Yeah, that was crying on camera and talking about some that they didn't know that that's what they were signing up for,
right?
Or they didn't know that that's what they was going to happen to them or whatever. Once again, like we say, because y'all didn't focus on any of the issues. You heard me,
right?
He made y'all feel comfortable with a lot of that other stuff that y'all wanted to be comfortable with. So you roll with it,
Yeah.
So like
he's
I'm
a
saying,
man of the people. With his $1 billion.
We at war.
Mm-hmm.
The country is still just as much divided as it ever been.
Yeah.
So on the strong of any of that, man, I don't feel like he doing nothing to make it all that much great. I'm gonna say I was gonna say even a D, but nah, I'm gonna give it a F, man, because even before, you know what I'm saying, nothing was perfect when Sleepy Joe and Obama was in there, man.
Mhm.
But what America was supposed to stand for and represent it was way more on, you know,
Yeah,
than this.
on brand. Yeah,
Yeah, it was way more in the pocket than this.
yeah,
Their version of making it so much greater, I don't really think so. Like I said, I think my man, he getting a bad shake because he not doing what he say. Like I said, take the black out of there and we'll say color lives matter. That's what
Yeah.
he should have did. If he would have just came right on out and did what he was trying to, because you're not doing that great at making America great.
right.
But as far as making America white again, you're doing a wonderful job.
Fantastic job.
You're making white supremacy, you know, Supreme Court, and all
Yeah.
that, you know,
The
all that-
supremacist court.
right.
Yeah,
You know, so if he changed one word, he probably would be the greatest of all time.
yeah.
Make America great. I don't know how good you're doing at that, but make America white
White
again.
again.
Hey, bro, you are the greatest. You have it down, my brother.
Well, I was being a little bit sarcastic when I said that.
Yeah, sure you were. But now to the business, man. Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
And once again, like we say, Carmelo with the K. We were supposed to show that video last week because I'm just sick of it, man. I told you I didn't like it being associated with my man. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
And especially somebody like Carmelo Anthony, because they already don't like dude anyway, because he one of the people that he's a grown man. He floats to his own boat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to have this name be associated with that name when I know he didn't have nothing to do with it, but you can't help it. It's like every time I hear that name,
Mm-hmm.
the player Melo, his association with this, you know,
Right.
his name being the same or whatever, something always come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. You could put a B in there. You know, when I heard Michael Jordan, I think about basketball player. I don't think about.
You don't think about Wakanda, huh?
No, I don't think about no brown skinned dude with no soup coolers. Talking about he box. You know what I'm saying? Apollo Creed. Now,
Right.
I heard Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, Michael D. Jordan. I don't give a damn who Michael
Right.
Jordan.
Maga Jaw.
I'm gonna see if I can get that off, man. We're gonna take some Pro Wings or Buddies, have a little cutout of button on it with Michael B. Jordan on it.
Okay.
And see if they know what's nah, bro. These Jordans, DJs right here, bro. These BJs, these Michael B. Jordans. Look, instead of having them playing basketball, had the gloves on boxing. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can put that. I'm pretty sure with some of the technology we have,
Yeah.
we're gonna make some new Jordans.
Yeah.
Try to have that for
we
y'all
gonna
next
get
week
that
or the
for
week.
you.
Yeah. like can my man sell tennis shoes? He was popular. He was in Black Panther. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? These are real J's, bro.
Yeah.
These are nah, you ain't got these, bro. You ain't got these J's. These
Not
Michael B.
These
Jordan.
the B Jordans, bro.
yeah, you're right. These are B level. Yeah, the question we wanted to ask, man, was did my man's get a fracture? Oh, okay, but do you have that video ready?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna show some good that Carmelo Anthony can do, man. And then I think the guy that he sent these tickets to or whatever, I think his name was Carmelo.
Yeah.
So Carmelo is hot right now. So we know who was that guy about 21 years ago.
Right.
Carmelo had everybody mama going behind the Vegas.
Like, yeah, I just like that name, Mello.
Yeah. That's like every little girl that's running around her 23 to 25 named Ashanti.
Right.
But hey.
Yeah, mama 23, 20, grandmama 24.
You older than your daddy. You 28, your daddy 23. How the hell you older than your daddy?
Man, what's going on here, my brother?
I don't know.
I guess our video ain't playing. We got
I
some.
know I paid that bill.
I guess it's
Don't do like my people. We was watching the game the other day and all of that stuff, and boy, right when they got good, first thing everybody go to jumping up talking about some. Damn, the power don't went out. I said, no, not the power. That other P. Time for some of that payment.
Right.
Spectrum looking for you.
Saying the payment didn't go out.
No, the payment didn't. The
Oh,
payment
man,
didn't go out.
it ain't playing, bro. Let's
Okay.
move on.
Well, we'll move on. We'll try to show it again. And we could come back to it later. We'll see what's
Yeah.
up. But did the guy? The question is, did he get a fair trial? That's what we focusing on. Everybody think that the whole issue is, oh, just because he's black, you all don't want to say that he's guilty. It's not about that. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, bro, because a black person could do harm to me or a white person, so I don't see color. Anybody that do anything that's a crime should be held accountable.
Right.
And that's what everybody trying to get these people to understand. Nobody's tripping off nobody, being held accountable if they are honestly guilty of a crime.
Right.
But if you don't give a person a fair trial, then how do you assess fairly if this person is innocent or guilty?
Right.
If he gets a fair trial and the jury find him guilty, then yeah, it is what it is. But in America, you're supposed to have a fair trial. So like I said, in the divided times that we living in, you don't even leave nothing like that on the board, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that you can have today's time and not have a kind of diverse mixed type of jury.
Yeah.
To be able to honestly feel like it went the way that it was supposed to.
All things was considered.
And, nothing extra. You weighed out both sides. You know what I'm saying? When you got the prosecutors that's having drinks together, knowing each other, buddy, all white jury, the victim of the crime or whatever was white. Come on, man. It's leaning one side. Like I said before, you had a bunch of black people that could have been selected from or this and that. You didn't even have nobody that was all right. You know how we say at school, a C is passing.
Right.
we say what my people always used to say, what do you call a medical student or whatever with C's and D's? Everybody like doctor.
Yeah, doctor.
You know what I'm saying? You still passing. So I don't know, if that's what it is, but
mm-hmm.
The whole point, man, is like, it's definitely double standards out here. It didn't get weighed out all the way like it was supposed to. They didn't look at it from both sides. It was very one-sided to me. And on the strong of that, man, I would love to see an appeal. Hopefully it go a little bit better. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And be more on a professional tip. A lot of people is like, them taking the cameras out of there so they could be, that's like the police when they kill somebody and the body camera wasn't working. Right. That's how it felt to the average person.
Mm-hmm.
They felt like that was a setup too. It was like, as high profile as this thing was, they definitely should have had cameras in there. That way that the legal people and all the people who stand up for these type of issues will know that it was handled the right way, and you can take all the BS off the table. But the deck is stacked in a whole bunch of ways to me with the white juror not putting the cameras in there. Then I heard conflicting reports to say the man didn't even have a lawyer. He had a public defender and all this and that. But I see video clips that say his lawyer said this or told him that. So, when they say that his lawyer's opposed to being an all-white jury, but the judge overturned it and all that. So I don't know. They saying lawyer on one, then the other he has a public defender. I don't know what it was. Hopefully in a high-profile situation like this, ain't no way he had no public defender.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But a lot of people say a lot of things, man, and that's what I want them to get to the bottom of at the end of the day, because that's what we say happened with OJ's situation. Was he innocent? Probably not. But once they tried so hard, and then once they tampered with the case, like they say, everybody is due a fair trial.
Right.
So I don't think that he necessarily got proven to be innocent, but I think that they did the right thing by feeling like they couldn't convict somebody after knowing that case had racist
all that tainted police work.
It was tampered with and all of that. They tried so hard to frame the dude. You hear me? So as far as and with Johnny Cochran didn't hurt either. I think they didn't prove that he was innocent, but they did win the case.
Right.
And we playing court. You know what I'm saying? They won the case.
That's a good way to say it. Yeah.
I hope people got that and understood what I was trying to say by that. But
yeah.
I'm not saying he innocent. I'm just saying when we play court, play house, play politics, they won the case. What else do we have out there? Oh, okay, the whole thing about the double standard. These next videos and clips that we're gonna try to get into before we get out of here, let y'all know what we were saying about the double standard. Like, once again, people like when it came down to Rittenhouse, Darren Wilson, George Zimmerman, all of these people that ended up taking black lives, they got way lesser sentence. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a local case here that I thought was the Carmelo Anthony case because the young boy got convicted of killing like a 13-year-old girl in Afton or something like that.
Yeah.
And what made me tie the cases together was one of the first things that they mentioned is that the guy convicted got 35 years. So I was like, oh, okay. I started tuning in because I wanted to hear what people still saying about this Carmelo Anthony situation.
Right.
But when I looked at the TV, it was a whole nother case. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's the going rate for black people now. Huh?
Right.
If you do anything wrong to a white person and you black, you getting 35 years. Huh?
Yeah.
Especially if you supposed to be a minor. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Now in all of these other situations, I done seen where the people, did heinous crimes and was charged as minors. You hear me?
Right.
Around here, you do anything and you less than 18, they pretty much don't care what the hell it is. You going to juvenile, you getting a slap on the wrist, and they gonna tell your mama to come get you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But in these situations, these people are school age. They young teenagers or whatever. But if you black and you do something, then you getting life in jail. You getting 35 years. You even got people asking, can we get this person the death penalty? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a double standard around the board. I don't know if if our audio is working to where we can get these videos on, but we'll see.
Hold on. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so the videos is buffering. I don't want to, waste it with it not showing right. So if we don't get it together, then we'll try to bring it to them next week.
Right on.
But one of them was the guy Keith Boykins. He was saying basically the same stuff that we were saying about all the reasons why he felt like the guy didn't get a fair trial.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to show videos like that, man, because I be wanting the people to see that it's not me trying to sway one way or the other. It's just about right and wrong.
Right.
And then when people intelligently speak on it, not pointing finger, not getting loud, you hear me?
Yeah.
And Biden had him, and all of that. That's the type of people I like to listen to, man, because it'd be more about, making sure people get the message and leaving all that extra alone.
Okay.
Because as soon as you throw that extra in there, man, something gonna always get lost in the sauce. You hear me?
True.
Like I explained before, bro. That's the reason why I always come out with the white shirt on and this and that, because I want you to hear the message, get off into the show. What kind of Michael B. Jordans I got on shouldn't have nothing to do with nothing. You hear me?
I got on my BJs.
Hey, look, and I'll be even skeptical about this, man, because you know how our people is, and people in general will make some about anything. Oh man, did you see the shirt? It had a pocket on it.
Right.
I mean, then he had two pockets on.
What kind of guy wears a 2-pocket white shirt? Oh my God.
on my Huey Ellison. For all my Sumner High School Bulldogs.
Sure enough.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you try to shut all that down, man. But yeah, like people like Boykins is one, and I mentioned him because he looked like us. But I see a lot of people on the other side, fighting for us too. I mentioned Tennessee Brando all the time, Adam Mockler, Luke Beasley, and people like that. Stop calling my damn phone.
I just want to take a survey.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, hello, how you doing? This is Michael. Yeah, and this is Click. Hey, how you doing, Michael? Have a good day. Man, we have good videos that we wanted to show, man.
Yeah.
Benjamin Crump had posted where this guy had falsely got accused because of AI. Remember how everybody be like, man, this AI eventually gonna put somebody in a bad situation. Yeah. We have video evidence that it has.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it, they accused this guy talking about he fit the description. He had dreads and a fat nose.
Right.
He was black and had on tennis shoes. I was like, yeah, if you come like that, everybody fits the description. You hear me?
Exactly.
But yeah, man, Benjamin Crump showed how they falsely accused this dude because they had AI generate some type of composite or whatever of who they thought was supposed to be the criminal that they were looking for.
Right.
And it came back with like an 80 to 85% accuracy match, let the computer tell it.
Yeah.
So they went and round this guy up and everything else. End of the day, his lawyer shows evidence that this dude was at work.
Yeah,
400 miles away from the spot that they showed. He on the clock. They got video of him on the clock. They got his his clock out slips and all this
Yeah.
stuff, and they still accused this dude. You hear me?
Yeah.
And he said through all of this, because he said he lost his job,
Lost his house,
he lost his kids,
lost the time. Yeah.
everything. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And he said the bad part about it is that he's not even bitter or even tripping off of it. He's just trying to get back to where he was, and on
Yeah.
the strong that they ain't took it down online, got his mug shot up there, and still got stories accusing this man
Yeah.
when he wasn't nowhere close to this situation.
Yeah.
He said he's still suffering, still haven't got his kids back, still haven't got a job yet. So basically, AI and something that's not even true caused this man to lose everything he had and be pretty much blackballed from
Yeah.
this point on out.
Yeah.
Pitiful.
Man, and I'm tripping off of how, even as a police officer, do you put it in your head that I'm going to use AI to identify somebody? And then what district attorney says 86% accuracy on something as important as your criminal record is acceptable? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the standard here?
Don't like he black.
You know, hey.
Don't like he black. Come on, man. What's the standard? Like we was finna show in these videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got Terrence K. Williams and all these other people. What was Carmelo Anthony at the track meet for with a knife? The same reason Kyle Rittenhouse was at a Black Lives Matter peaceful protest.
Right.
I'm like
assault rifle.
because the point they were trying to make is that you don't need to bring no knife to a track meet.
Right.
You don't need to bring an assault rifle to a rally where people are supposed to be peacefully protesting because they have the right to do that.
Yeah.
And they got ISIS and everybody that they paying these millions and billions of dollars to patrol the street.
Exactly.
And he was a minor at the time. That's kid business. When a kid get out and do something that's not in their favor, because you know a lot of people had no problem with what he did. You hear me?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, you know, they looking at us like it wasn't black people that got killed. What y'all complaining?
Right.
We don't care whether it's Black Lives and all that. Like I was trying to tell this one guy on, he was talking about how ISIS is patrolling the street and all these millions and billions of dollars that they're getting is worth it and all of that because he feel protected and he do this and that. I'm like, I'm not trying to be funny, my dude, but you know, you seen Renee Good and Alex Pretty, you know, they shoot people that look like you too, right?
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, and they unjustly round up people that look like you. So when you endorsing them in all of this and think that they're so great because you know you seen the videos of them with corruption, but why you deriding, endorsing them and all of them when they come snatch your country in?
Right. Exactly.
Remember, like a man around here, Elliot Davis used to say, you pay for it. You pay for it. That's what you asked for.
Yeah.
When you get fired and lose your job, remember you voted for the pedophile and the felon 3 times.
Yeah.
You got what you ordered. You put in the script, prescription, and the fake president, fake doctor, he filled your order, your prescription. He gave what is that, Dr. Pepper? One of them, just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, just what the doctor ordered.
Just what the doctor ordered. But yeah, man, put that number up there, man. See if somebody wanna. I know my man, Mr. Jackson is a music connoisseur. He would want to get into this. Hope you forgot what the question was. Whoever, hopefully he beat y'all to it. You know,
Right.
But any of y'all that been watching since the beginning, don't try to Google it and cheat. Hopefully y'all could really come with some of that meat. So if you watching Mr. Jackson or anybody for that matter, and you want to we could probably put something together, give you like a $25 gift card. You know, if you in St. Louis, if we can't do that, then you good for $50 credit on some food or something. But we gonna make it worth their while.
Yeah, man.
But the question was, Mr. Luther Vandross, one of the greatest R&B crooners of all time,
Yes.
had several songs that he had the word love in.
Okay.
You know, while we were researching all of the covers that he did.
Yeah.
Because that dude was the king of the remake. You hear me? And not to take nothing away from him, because I had no idea. he one of them people that when he touch it, it's not yours anymore. You hear
Right.
me?
Yeah.
Like Smokey say when Michael Jackson 5 started singing "Who's Loving You" and all that.
Yeah.
He said he got embarrassed. He went somewhere and performed it, and people like, "Boo, what you up there singing?" Michael
Right.
Jackson?
Damn, that's Michael Jackson's song.
Singing this song. He like, "Nah, I wrote that. That's me." But, but yeah, man. While I was checking my boy resume, I noticed that he had a whole bunch of damn songs with love in them. So,
Yeah.
so you got to give me more than 5. Anybody that could call. That mean at least 6. I said if they impress me and show that they putting in some work, have some meat on that sandwich, then I'm gonna put some meat on that sandwich.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm gonna fatten you up.
All right.
So we'll give them a second, man. Anything else we got? Since we can't show them no video, we might have time to. We got time to do anything.
Well, we was gonna talk about old Cyrus Belton and the lady with the little boycott video.
Yeah, all of that was
coming
going. All of these videos was so important, man. Usually, lately we do clips, but we have some shows where we get off into a lot of them, and then we have some where we don't. We might not drop no clips.
Yeah.
But these today, man, if this wasn't proof of the double standard and the whole point and message of the show, like we've been trying to get people to understand, I don't know what is, bro.
Yeah.
This is just straight up video evidence of how ridiculous it is. You hear me? I'm talking innocent young boy trying to return a wallet and all that, getting shot.
Yeah.
People AI falsely accusing people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People getting accused of the same crimes as Carmelo Anthony, some people, and even worse, and only getting 5, 10, 15 years. You hear me?
Right.
2 wrongs don't make it right. I'm not about nobody. I'm not on no criminal, none of that. But if we have a system and it's designed for stuff to go a certain way, then let it do what it do and make it fair all the way around the board.
Across the board.
That's just it.
All right, my brother. We got action.
Okay, but now we're getting ready to run out of time. But we will show this Keith Boykins video because it was right in the pocket with the same stuff that I was saying. You hear me?
Yeah.
And once again, it was not about trying to say that this dude was innocent and that he shouldn't be held accountable. It was more or less if we know that he got halfway a fair trial, then people will be able to accept those results a little bit different.
Right.
Whether he is innocent or guilty. Just have a fair trial, no extra. Make it what it be. Don't act tartar like we don't know the
Right.
times that we living in. Make it fair. Kill all the extra. That's what I'm like, man. Why don't we just shut stuff down anymore, man? Why do we let stuff fester and linger that way? Like I'm talking about this Trump situation. He got the power and he has done everything he wanted to do. Ain't nobody been able to tell this man nothing.
Right.
So if he wanted people to shut up about the Epstein, prove he innocent, take himself out of that whole situation, then open them would be the way to go, right?
Yeah.
The thing to do. So to me, come on, let's use common sense. They haven't been open. He gets in his feelings when everybody asks him about him because maybe he know more than he acted like he
might know a little something that we don't know.
He know what's up.
Yeah.
And you can't fool yourself. He know what part he played in those situations. You hear me? They coming back still investigating Bill Gates and the other people. Like I said, they trying to sweep it under the rug. I don't think it's going nowhere, but time will tell. But again, here go Keith Boykins with his reason for feeling like that the trial was a little bit tainted. Roll it.
Carmelo Anthony has been sentenced to 35 years in prison for the stabbing death of Austin Metcalf at a high school track meet. This is why Black people don't trust the criminal justice system. Let me explain. Carmelo was a 17-year-old high school student with a 3.7 GPA, captain of his track team, and no criminal record, who worked at a Foot Locker and H-E-B grocery store after school. Carmelo was sitting in a tent at a track meet last year when Austin Metcalf, a white kid, approached him and told him to leave. Carmelo was 5'11", only 160 pounds. Metcalf, the white teen, was 6 feet, 225 pounds. Words were exchanged. Metcalf made physical contact. Carmelo said he felt his life was in danger and stabbed Metcalf to defend himself. He used a simple pocket knife he was legally allowed to carry. I'm not here to convince you that he's innocent or guilty, but whether you believe Carmelo or not, the legal process was stacked against him. Carmelo was 17, but tried as an adult. All qualified Black jurors for the trial were struck by the prosecution. Carmelo's lawyers objected, and the judge, a white Republican who calls himself a conservative, overruled them. Then the jury, with no Black members, deliberated less than 3 hours. found Carmelo guilty and sentenced him to 35 years in prison. They rejected Carmelo's claim to self-defense, but self-defense works just fine in other cases, as long as the person doing the defending isn't black. South Carolina store owner Rick Chow was found not guilty for killing 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton. George Zimmerman was found not guilty for murdering 17-year-old Trayvon Martin in Florida. And Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty for shooting 2 people at a Black Lives Matter protest in Wisconsin. Now compare prison sentences. Carmelo, a high school teenager, got 35 years in prison. Roy Oliver, who shot 15-year-old Jordan Edwards, got only 15 years. Aaron Dean, who shot Tatiana Jefferson, got less than 12 years for manslaughter. And Amber Geiger, who shot and killed Botham Jean, got just 10 years. All those cases were decided by Texas courts in cases where white people killed black people. When they kill us, they come up with all kinds of reasons and excuses to justify and minimize their crime. But when we defend ourselves, they throw the book at us. This is why we say Black Lives Matter, not as a hashtag, as a demand. A rich white billionaire convicted of 34 felonies who never spent a day in jail gets to live in the White House and pretend he is the world's biggest victim of weaponization in the justice system. But a black teenager with a stellar record as a student athlete is thrown into prison for nearly twice the number of years he's been alive, and they call it justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's another thing that's crazy, man. Like he said, dude did all of that stuff and ain't spent not nan day in jail.
Right.
Violated gag orders and all that. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm talking not even a house arrest bracelet.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
He ain't had to deal with nothing.
I'm just so sick of that double standard, bro. And that was just pure proof of it. And we'll have time next week to show even more videos.
Yeah.
But what caught my attention, man, was I seen the guy Austin Metcalf's father do a show. Well, I seen Carmelo Anthony parents get a interview too. You heard me? And he was saying that he had to do something to come to terms and come to peace with it, so he wouldn't hate those people and this and that. Man, I can't really, and I don't really want to give my whole honest take on it, man. But one thing that stood out to me that Metcalf father said was Austin will never get a chance to walk through that door, and I know how he feel as a parent. You hear me? You know, nobody will have that same love for your kid and personal connection as you. I've learned from being a parent myself, when you put life on this earth, you feel some type of way about it.
Yeah.
It changes you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, the same we was talking about with guys here on local level, like one of the aldermen, Jeffrey Boyd, you know, it's like he really started getting out here and getting boots on the ground once his nephew got killed.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, you know, why does it take getting personal until people want to really take action and understand what's going on? I know how my man felt by saying that's my nephew. I know how Austin Metcalf's father felt by saying my son would never get to walk through that door. But everybody is somebody's son, brother. That's where the all lives matter. You hear me?
Right.
I was like, yeah, I feel you, man. But at the same time, I feel Leslie McSpadden. Michael Brown won't get to walk through the door anymore either.
Right.
Tamir Rice is not going to walk through anybody's door anymore.
Yeah.
I know how Trayvon Martin's mother feel when you thinking that you're gonna get a chance to hug and kiss your kid again, and the only thing that he has been accused of was basically he went and got a tea and some Skittles.
Yeah.
Walking while black. Okay, you can say whatever in these situations. A confrontation happened. He stabbed somebody. He took somebody's life. This dude was doing nothing.
Yeah.
On top of the person playing rent-a-cop, fake cop, was told not to pursue him by real law enforcement. So once again, cause and effect. If he would have followed laws, and did what he was supposed to do, then none of that would have happened. So when you feel some type of way because your son ain't never gonna walk through that door no more, it's a whole bunch of people. Like I said, as Michael Brown mama, Trayvon Martin mother, Tamir Rice, all of these people, Breonna Taylor, Tyree Nichols, they mothers ain't gonna see none of them no more either. So it is what it is. And on the stronger that, everybody got to do better, man. the racism, all the BS is played out. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like one guy was making a good point. He was like, I don't know why it's them wanting just like we say have to apologize, and why didn't we get a White History Month, man? It's like unless they heard that word, they feel left out when we know that they ain't been left out or nothing like that. But that's the way it get played, man. But I kind of lost my thought a little bit there, but yeah, that's what I was saying. The guy was saying he don't know why when they say all lives matter or all this and that, it triggered people.
Yeah,
because he was like, since the beginning of time, all been in every statement that was supposed to be made as far as United States Constitution. All men are created equal.
Yeah,
all we the people. Not you people.
Right. We the people and use property. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, man. It's supposed to be equal from the jump. You heard me?
Yeah.
And if they would have pushed it more and it would have been that, then you won't have to add the white or black to it. It'll just be what it is.
All people,
all lives. Yeah, all of that matter, man.
Yep.
So yeah, on the stronger that we gotta do better. But let's see. Let's see. Did anybody get that phone ringing? I ain't heard nothing.
I ain't heard nothing, man.
Okay, well, we gonna go ahead with it, man. But like I said, man, I know it's way more, and we gonna get deep into the list. But your boy, Mr. Vandross. Oh, look, I ain't even mention all the people on here on the local level with the Von Der Myers and Jason Stockley. You hear me?
Yeah,
man, it's so Anthony Lamar Smith. It's so many different cases of this crap happening. You hear me? And it like I say, man, when where's the cutoff point?
Yeah.
But back to old Mr. Vandross. I told him they got to have more than 5 of them, at least 6, to be able to qualify for some food, money, or whatever. Just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see how deep you can get off into this, man. Since nobody else want to call in and play with us. How many can you give me? At least 6 songs.
Not from Vandross. Let me see. Well, let me see what I got. I got The Power of Love, right?
Yes, sir.
I got Love Power.
No, that's the same song. He called it Love Power, but he sung Power of Love.
Okay. Wait for Love.
Right. That's one of my favorite Luther Vandross.
All right.
And don't take all day because we weren't gonna get them number 30 seconds. So that's what you get.
That's it. That's all I got.
My man Shane said I'll be having him rolling when I be sitting there talking some tick tock.
Right.
Like put the Jeopardy music on. You say that's all you got.
That's all I got.
So you had Power of Love and Wait for Love.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't even get that deep into it, but these are ones that I just, because I got the Rolodex in my head.
Right.
Unnecessary. Wait for Love, of course.
Yep.
Any Love.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone feels the love, no doubt. Any Love. Okay, you mentioned Love Power.
Right.
/ Power of Love.
Right.
When we walk down the street, we don't care who we see or who we meet. We got love, we got the power. I know you don't know this one unless you're a straight up Luther fan. The night
Luther on Black.
I fell in love. The night I fell in love.
Oh, okay. I remember that one.
The best thing that can happen.
Don't you remember you told me you love me? Is that in that title? Don't you remember you told me?
What is the name of that song?
Me, that's something like that ain't the name of that song. It's something like After the Show or something like that. I don't know.
Oh man, what is the name of that song? But you can look it up real quick. What is the name of that damn song? Though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll look it up while you run.
Right. So I said Wait for Love, Any Love, Love Power, The Night I Fell in Love. Of course, my secret love. Why can't we tell somebody? You hear me? Because secret loves never last that long. You forgot? I told you Luther had some of the best lyrics of all time. Boy, send my rocket to the moon.
Right.
Superstar is the name of that song.
Yeah, until you come back to me. Okay.
Okay. So Wait for Love, Any Love, Love Power, The Night I Fell in Love, Secret Love. You heard me?
Yeah.
One of the greatest duets of all time with Mr. Gregory Hines. There's Nothing Better Than Love.
Yeah.
And we already had Wait for Love, but remember he also had a hit with Love Won't Let Me Wait.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. But I thought that was your other boy, Norman Connor. I think sung it or something. Like, somebody sung it before Luther,
Right.
and that's what was coming in my head.
But you
Billy
know,
Paul.
you know, he do covers of everything.
Yeah.
But I say, even if you take that one off, I still got There's Nothing Better Than Love,
Yep.
Secret Love,
Yep.
The Night I Fell in Love,
Uh-huh.
Love Power,
Right.
Any Love,
Yeah.
Wait for Love. My
Yeah.
man was in love, bro. Luther was in love.
That's all he wanted, man. Other than the donut burger, that's all he wanted.
Yeah.
Was some love.
Yeah,
Man.
he wanted a hamburger on Krispy Kreme, and he wanted somebody to either send their rocket to his moon or send his rocket to the moon. And we gonna leave it at that. And we've been lying like hell because y'all know this ain't live.
Yeah,
we had to shoot
buddy.
early because my man's is going on look, I'm about to say vocation.
Right.
My man going on vocation. I mean, look, I told my people, I said I ain't gonna be nice to him. I'm getting on his head because I gotta miss my dang show because somebody want to go on the Lambo. Exciting and new.
Right.
My man gonna hop on. Is going on the old cruise. So we gonna be off for a couple of days, but you never know. We might have flood y'all with some content and try to keep it going. I got a lot of stuff that I've been keeping in the pocket so I could break it out on them in a minute.
For sure.
So we will be doing some type of posting. Y'all get a chance to holler at us. And if all else, well, by the grace of God,
yeah,
we'll be back here in 7 of them to do it for you again.
Right on.
So my man, have a safe trip. Enjoy your trip.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully by then the Spurs boo. The Knicks will be world champions, looking like it. I ain't mad at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They earned it.
Yeah, it's all good. It's that year. It's that time.
Yep.
So yeah, by this time next week, we should know who the hell will be wearing that good old NBA crown. Hopefully everything will be good around here. You'll be made a safe trip and get back, and we can get back to this thing here.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody watching. That's our time. Peace.